Here to talk about my recent cut on Remeron. I have been protracted withdrawal, benzo withdrawal for almost 8 years, probably about 7 years, 11 months most. And the fact that I was taken off of benzos abruptly, and yet benzos turned on me right away and destroyed my nervous system basically. Um, Made my nervous system and brain so sensitive that um, tapering medications are pretty much impossible. But I have to do it to get my life back and so forth. Oh, so here I am laying down on the couch, feeling really out of it. And like I say in the title, it's like a roller coaster. First half of this day, actually a little more than half, I was way better. I would say probably about 20% better than I've been in the last week, 2 weeks. Yesterday was a reasonable day, possibly because I was distracted so much. Um, but today I just kind of crashed about 5 o'clock. My DPDR, the glasses don't really fit me, they're just like readers. Um, my DPDR and fog and just my symptoms kind of ramped up, which then, of course, that was my anxiety. You know, my biggest hurdle this cut has been my anxiety. Just weird. I mean, it gets high all the time during these cuts, but not like this time. This time was brutal, but I would say it's a percentage less than it was. It's just this evening's a little rougher, and you get kind of like earlier today it was a little better, so you get kind of used to it. But like I said, it's a roller coaster, big time, up and down, up and down. And I'm doing really hard mental work to get my head out of the bad place and um, meditate and stuff like that. But my meditation has not been going well. I get really distracted and just haven't been there. So just my brain distracts me the most. There's weird hairs that just pop out of my head. Gray hairs. Funny thing is, before this whole benzo thing, I didn't have much gray hair at all. Now I'm pretty much all gray. Crazy. It was inevitable. I'm getting older. But I'm doing okay. I probably only have four. Well, let me think. 4 cuts to go, which will probably take me about 2 years, which sounds crazy, but if I'm tapering every 4 months, or if I have a longer setback for any reason, that's pretty much what it is, about 4 months, because it's taking me about 2 months to recover from a cut. And sometimes it'll feel a little sooner, but then that 2 month mark, for some reason, I always get really fucked up. I'll go through a really rough wave. And then after that, I'll start to recover. Seems to be the norm anyway. Um, but that only gives me about a month and a half to recover before I have to taper again. So it's like this time I was not ready for it. I felt ready, but my body and brain wasn't. So that is what it is. And right now I'm going to say I'll cut in 4 months, maybe. But you know what? If I don't, I don't. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing what my body says. And I'll eventually, because I want to eventually get off this stuff. And I want my life back. If I do anything wrong, I mean, it could set me back so much longer. So in the meantime, I might as well try to live. But right now, it's been so rough. And it's been 3 weeks. And usually I start feeling a little better before that. Not great, but a little bit better. Like, a little bit better. Maybe I am a little bit better. But that anxiety ramps up my symptoms so much that it's brutal. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. Keep your heads up. I mean, it does get better. Before this cut, I was living a life much better. even though it's still hard and it probably always will be, at least for a good while. But I was starting to do things that I haven't done. Going to the movie theaters, that's new for me. But I'm getting used to it now. Going to the theater, going out swimming to the lake, going out for walks, not too often, but going out for walks, going to the parks. I mean, it's been nice. I mean, it's well deserved, but it's like when I cut, all that's gone. I'll still do it once in a while. I push myself and throw myself more into fucking like a withdrawal state. You know, like soon I might end up going to the zoo. And honestly, I can't imagine what that's going to do to my sensitive system. But trying to live in this is something that's really important. If you can't do it, don't do it. You know, but if you can get yourself out of your own head, that's pretty damn important. Sometimes doing the extra that I don't think I can do will actually help me. And sometimes it makes me way worse. It's just bullshit, but it is what it is. So keep your head up. Things do get better. My story's long and it's fucking annoying and it fucking sucked. But it gets better slowly but surely for some of us.